Against the Nets?
Shit, all they need is big man. The
What
Hawks,
you
that's
mean
all
they need is a big man?
No, like the Hawks, that's all they needed was a big man.
They need a bench.
Yeah.
Start there, get your bench right.
Only if Vince Carter was still playing.
He too old. He wouldn't go do nothing.
How you gotta charge niggas?
He too old.
That's a whole nother company.
You gonna need more than 20.
But he's coming off the bench though. If Vince Carter just stayed a little longer, he's coming off the bench. This was gonna be his playoff year right here.
No, I'm saying right now against the Knicks, yeah, Vince Carter would do work, but in the next round, who they got to play in the next round?
I think it depends on who.
Yeah, it's between two teams. I don't know who it is though. And depending on whoever that is, they in for it. They are in for it. What?
Turn off on BO3?
Shit, I'm finna get on Madden.
I'm finna roll me one.
Damn.
Roll me one.
Them niggas. New York was so on trade, man.
Oh, they disrespectful. They are disrespectful.
That nigga Trey said, I see you in the A.
He said that in New York. Went to the A, got the dub, and said, we in the A. That's hilarious, bro. That's
Trey
probably one of the
shit.
coldest. Yeah, that's one of the coldest videos I've seen. Because it showed him just smiling at him, everybody going crazy in New York. And then go to where he crossed up, bro, in Atlanta. Told him to look at the scoreboard. Talking about where we at right now? Where we at?
Just they would lose the second round.
Yeah, but you know.
Hold on, bro. See, you don't know if he's in the. What if he wins? What if we go to the third round?
Every GOAT right now that we talking about has went through the struggle that Trae Young has gone through. Jordan, his first couple years, he couldn't get anywhere, especially in the final. He lost the first round a lot to Detroit and other good teams. Even Kobe. Even Kobe, their first few years, they wasn't clicking either.
Jordan trash ass guys.
LeBron, he didn't get his first ring until year 8? So it's part of the game, you know? It's gonna take a while before you just jump in and can get your team a ring. Especially when you're young.
Unless you Magic Johnson.
I mean, that's different. He still had a GOAT squad with him.
Yeah, Kareem.
Yeah. Best center of all time at that time.
I had a nice ass squad.
He came in.
James Worthy. Who else? He had Tristan Thompson's dad. What's his name? Yeah, he played with that squad too.
I did not know that.
It was cold, bro. That would be considered an all-star team.
Yeah.
Anybody.
Already know.
Lakers, you consider it all.
They had hella Hall of Famers.
Yeah, Hall of Famers. They whole squad. They whole starting 5. But I mean, they all went through a struggle, minus Magic. They all went through struggles in their first couple times in the playoffs. Especially when you got GOATs in the league still. They probably not gonna do nothing till they year 8, just like LeBron.
Hopefully, man. Do want to see the young niggas come up.
Yeah.
Nigga, that's dumb.
Luka gonna get his ring though before he leave the NBA.
Yeah, I can see him getting the ring.
I guarantee.
They just got to build better around him. I mean, they got a solid team. They just got to stop selling. Like they team right now.
This nigga here.
They champion contenders, but I don't know. 7 games. You can see them winning 7 games against the Nets. Even the Lakers.
Not against the Nets. Not against the Lakers.
Milwaukee. Utah.
Yes.
Utah, they just got Donovan Mitchell back, man.
Yeah, I say the Sixers and Utah I'm confident with. But now the
Man.
Lakers, I don't know actually.
I say I've had high. I say with those two teams, I have higher confidence in the Lakers and the Nets, but confidence still low.
Yeah, I mean it's hard, but shit.
Because these teams, they have vets. The Dallas, they don't have a vet.
That is well they have one. They just don't play his ass.
Ooh,
JJ,
he's not doing anything.
but that's a vet though.
A decorated vet.
Yeah,
I'm talking about a LeBron, KD vet type nigga. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who was on that All-Star, not the All-Star, the USA team back in the day when they was.
I mean,
Cutting
wasn't JJ a bucket when he was with Portland?
JJ was never.
JJ was never a bucket. He was a layup.
Never that
He was
dude.
he was a layup in an open shot. He was never that dude.
Dang.
I'm taking JJ Redick over JJ Barea. JJ Redick, he more solid than him, and he taller.
We can blitz everybody too. You ain't the only one that can blitz everybody, guys.
But say they get them a nice little small forward vet, bro, leading their team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
See what that cat talking about? That cat gushing. You know,
Like if they had a Kawhi or a PG contender for the ship.
they say Kawhi might go to the Heat.
Or Jimmy,
Why?
What you mean? Why?
Team that just got 4-0'd
Nigga,
by Giannis.
Nigga, that don't mean nothing. That team was not gonna beat Giannis.
Nah, man.
They
I
could
thought
have
that
at least
team
got
was
one
gonna be
game.
honest. I'm not gonna
They could have
lie.
at least got one game.
I kept
They have
thinking them
no,
niggas.
they have no pure score. If they get Kawhi, they don't have a score.
They got scores.
Hell nah. They got little kids.
They're the scores.
That's not beating Giannis.
What do you think Luka and Trae Young are? They're little kids.
They're not beating Giannis either.
Oh no, of course not.
But if
Giannis
Kawhi
actually
go over
has
there, if
some
Kawhi
good
go over
players
there,
with him.
that's something.
Yeah, something.
They still a championship team. They met up against Giannis in the first round. They not winning that. I know
So if
he
you
wanna
think
get
they
out
met
the
up with
Clippers.
LeBron in the first round,
They-
how you think they would have
I
been?
know he's trying to get out the Clippers. The Clippers is dead as fuck.
Man,
That's a dead situation.
go back to San Antonio, fam.
Them niggas supposed to, man. We supposed to see way more out the Clippers.
Hey, we're supposed to see way more out of that OKC team with PG and Russ and Melo and nah.
Yeah.
PG sucks.
Like even if Dallas had Melo, just someone that can give you 5 threes a game, knock down, get to the hoop, knock down some free throws.
Shit, I mean, again,
A solid-
Porzingis could be
Oh!
that dude.
He could, but he's still
This
young.
nigga's not good, bro.
He gotta age a little bit, and he be getting hurt a lot too.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Injuries.
Oh my god.
Them gonna alter your whole career. I like Porzingis though, bro. I really want to see him be the best, like the next Dirk type shit.
Sheesh.
But they saying Luka gonna be the next Dirk.
Yeah.
But they said anytime on Luka, you know. They said Dirk, they said Larry Bird.
Yeah. I even heard somebody comparing him to LeBron, like the way he be driving, using his body.
And the best part about Luka, he's not your average skill. Like he doesn't have to do all those crossovers or
His skill,
nothing like
yeah.
nothing like Curry, Kyrie, or
He
anything.
got mad IQ. I give him that. And he got IQ through the roof.
He's been playing professional ball for 6 years.
Yeah. LaMelo been playing professional ball for I don't know what, like
Oh no,
3-4 years now.
that's two different things though.
How? He went overseas to
He was
play.
playing for his dad's league. He was and dude.
He went overseas and played.
Luka was playing for the Europe League. That's the second hardest league.
He went to Lithuania.
Played 1 year.
He played like 2 years, bro. Cause he left when we was like sophomores. Jello was finna his first year of college.
Is that where Luka played? Luka played in the Europe League.
Yeah, Luka played Europe League.
Lithuania, that's still in Europe.
Is that the same league Luka played for?
I don't know if it's the same league. I don't know them European
He played
leagues.
in that JVL. That little his dad made up shit.
Yeah, that was before he went overseas. I know he came
Bro,
back
that's
overseas.
some
played
bullshit, bro. What the fuck? This nigga, oh my gosh, bro. This nigga Brett Favre couldn't throw that shit over there.
He caught that shit there.
After the interception, here's Griffin. That's into the hands of Edwards. A gain of 6 there.
Dallas need to go pick up D'Angelo.
Some experience and some moxie. You enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz it because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that.
Man, I wish the Timberwolves would show out.
His primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he has.
Bro,
They still real young.
Oh my, you're just throwing 3-yard routes, dude.
I mean, yeah, but damn.
Oh my gosh, what the fuck am I watching?
They a nice team.
Yeah, it could. Well, it could be a nice team.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Nigga sucks, bro.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between
Nice little
those last
squad.
2 plays. They'll throw on first down with Griffin. Caught on the right side by
Can
Jones.
we get a fumble, man?
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Despite the
This nigga
completion,
ain't
it's
doing
going
nothing
up,
but
losing
throwing
3
3-yard
there.
routes,
Second
bro.
down.
This shit is soft. Running Mike 3 blitz.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. To throw again on second down. Griffin. Flushed out right. That is incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Yeah.
And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Damn, I gotta get in his end zone.
And his kick is indeed good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point's not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let
I
him
want
knock
some
it through.
cake.
Unit is out on the field.
What?
They will send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 20.
I'm gonna make some lasagna last night.
Bussin'.
Bussin'.
Zion a girl.
Nigga. Same thing I was thinking. That shit hit the spot.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm.
Only thing is, we ain't had no garlic bread.
Oh, what the hell going on?
Yeah, Zion, no garlic bread.
Oh, gotta have it garlic.
That's what I was thinking, but I was too hungry. I still went to town on that day.
I'm already knowing.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. A good gain of 12 yards that time.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so
Dude,
difficult.
come on.
If you want to play the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen,
This is what it's
because
like
he
when
heads
you
towards the flat
playing me.
first,
This shit tough.
oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside. This is what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Gonna throw right side here, complete. Now the offense gonna use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll try the left side. It's Turner, and he'll get it inside the 40.
Man, this boy Mike Turner be running hard.
4 yards the pickup. First down.
I'm already knowing.
At the 39-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll
Bro.
throw.
Where is the nano detection at least, bro? Like, what the fuck?
And got him down 9.
That ass when I hike the ball, 2 niggas is in my backfield. Come on, bro. What a nano detection. If that was me, I would not let that shit slide. That nigga sending so many tweakers. Let's go, Kyle Pitts for the tutty.
Corner route, it's complete.
You a bitch ass slop ass nigga, bro.
Down to the
Oh
7-yard line.
my
Now
mama.
the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout.
Come on.
As they'll stop it with
What?
14 seconds to go in this first half. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Shit, I'm gonna take my field goal. I'm tripping. I'm gonna like to do this. Maybe to get my head right.
R.I.P. that puss.
Hey!
Yeah.
This nigga playing his absolute heart out, bro. This is my first game on.
Yeah, good Madden football.
Fuck no, I'm down 10-0.
Remember, so this is going to have to be a delay.
What quarter?
That's going to set them
We
back.
finna go to halftime 3-10. I'm finna be down 7.
How are you coming the second half? Are you gonna treat the second half like the first?
Fuck no, for the red down his throat.
Vinatieri as he'll try to
That's the spirit.
Run it!
He blitzed his
Football!
he just as toxic as me. I hate these
And
niggas.
Vinatieri's kick.
It's football.
These
And they
niggas
get
are
themselves
Ah, I miss Little League football.
10-3.
fuck Lil.
Man.
Two coaches used to be too lit for some 10-year-olds hitting each other. That nigga used to be too live.
I can't comprehend shit.
Right, just running out there, running into
They
each other,
nigga used to just literally tell you chase the ball.
chase the ball around.
You see the ball, go get the nigga after the ball.
See,
After the ball.
see, when I started playing football, I didn't understand it at all. So, only position I could play was running back. They said, when you get the ball, just run to the end zone. I used to just take off, doing all sorts of shit.
Good times, good times.
Good times, yeah.
Good time.
I used to get lit up, though. I ain't know how to play. Used to run straight up.
Situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot.
Thinking niggas finna spare me.
Bro, this game's garbage, bro. Because y'all, what the, how the,
Remind me of that smoke clip. I said smoke, flight clip. Fucking Bruce Bowen.
And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime.
I'm right. Yeah, he's throwing dots.
On EA Sports.
Alex Vinatieri set to kick off.
Shit is hella annoying.
The Cowboys will get the football first here. They have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on.
Come on, Dion.
Here's what we think they're going to do to attack.
This nigga just got dick.
Nice first.
Hey, guess who did it though?
Jerry.
Hell no, Calvin.
Oh,
He dicked that nigga fucking Dion down.
I thought you was gonna say Jerry.
Hell!
Oh, hit as he throws there.
He got that nigga. That shit was funny as fuck. He put it, stiff armed it to the ground and
And
everything.
now it's second down.
Second and 10 at the 40-yard
That
line.
dog,
Hey, how many rings Jerry got?
yeah. Like 3.
Damn.
Every one Montana got.
Ah, hey. Joe football.
Throwing again. Griffin eluding the pressure right. Now on the run.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's go, Shantae. Let's take it to the house. Come on, we need this pick 6.
And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 30.
Ready for this football season now.
What?
This is gonna be one of my favorite football seasons to watch, depending on where Julio
Low
goes.
key.
Didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall.
The
Low
Titans
key.
might be my favorite team.
Getting to know this team a little bit.
Titans.
Couldn't you just see that?
But then he also talking about going to Seattle.
Tell the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off.
That's scary.
From there.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
nigga dead ass walked through my blocker. What the
I'm
fuck
gonna
am
run
I
with the
watching?
Cardinals.
Flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything.
He walked right through my blocker.
Point right there.
If I can send this shit to fucking EA, bro.
They'll look to make that up and then
So if Julio go to the Cardinals.
Fuck the Cardinals. They not close.
That's
They're not
what-
winning the Super Bowl.
That's what I was thinking.
I know, bro.
To the third quarter. And they've had plenty of
Especially if they go against Mahomes or Brady in that bit. Nah.
Shit, they got them. They got them squad to do it.
Fuck
They
you,
got the squad to do it.
looking at each other.
Just like
Tom Murray, Larry. You got Larry.
just like the Heat had a squad to beat the Bucks.
You got hold on, DeAndre Hopkins and fucking Julio. Come on.
have a squad to do it.
As if they get Julio.
But I'm saying though, that's DeAndre Hopkins, Julio, and Larry.
Yeah,
That's a
I
squad.
was not a thrower yet.
you're tripping.
I don't know. I don't know what they defense looking like now.
They just got JJ. Lost Pat P. But you know, it's whatever.
Where
Come
Pat go?
on! I throw
He went to the
dots.
Vikings.
I throw dots too, guys.
Oh,
Yeah,
pickup of 16 on 4th down.
can't even be mad at him.
nah.
Pat.
But you want to go with Kurt?
Hey,
You want to go with the Vikings? Vikings the most inconsistent ass.
Woo! Get the guy, Julio!
think they one of those teams that's on the come up. Cause you know they got what's his name? They got Jefferson, nice.
Yeah, but Kurt?
Hey, you
Pick
don't
him down,
fuck with Kurt?
Julio!
I mean, it's not that. It's just the inconsistency.
Mr. Cousins.
Like the nigga's just inconsistent. But then again, Drew Brees did retire, so never mind.
Oh, I forgot about that. I love to hear
That
that.
old ass nigga.
Yeah, bro, that nigga should have got a ring, man. Should have beat Tom. Should have beat Tom.
He like
Good ass.
he like Philip Rivers to me.
How? I can't compare them two.
Shit.
I can't compare them at all.
Woo! That's a dot.
Talking about Coach Phillip, Coach Rivers.
Yeah. Yeah, bro, he just threw the ball a lot. He didn't really do nothing.
You know he a high school coach now?
Yeah.
Phillip Rivers?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Phillip
That
Rivers,
nigga
the high
got
school
like
coach.
9 kids.
He probably got all them on the starting line.
That's what I'm saying. He said he was just gonna raise his kids. That makes sense to go to a school then.
Yeah.
You can literally boost them all the way right up to the NFL.
Oh yeah, they gonna come and watch.
Hey, but
Scouts
nah,
gonna
you
come and
got
watch.
9 kids. You got a lot of tries to make some good athletes.
You really do, bro. You legit have 9 chances
When you think about it, yeah.
to do right to increase your bag.
No excuse.
None.
I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with this guy.
And if those 9 chances fail, you have 9 kids that can have kids that can do what you did type shit.
Mm-hmm.
If they're lucky. You only got 9 chances, 9 tries. It's only 9. Oh, y'all remember that stat? They put his stats up to somebody who had 0 kids. I remember that. Yeah. He said he had like, yeah, it was like 9 kids.
9-0.
9-0. Everything else looked the same though. The yards, the receptions. That's crazy.
I cannot let RG3 beat me, bro.
Oh, you should shame yourself.
It's a close that game. It's like 13-10 now in the fourth.
RG3. Robert Griffin.
I don't know, man. I remember when before he got hurt.
He gave this nigga one of the best cards in the game.
Before his whole injury.
Hey, you want to be a runner? You want to be a track star? That's what comes with the.
That nigga's gone.
Nigga still going on this though. He can slow it down. Come on, Dwight, let's go. Dwight's free. I love it. I love it.
That's the worst. That's the worst quarterback to run into. A nigga that know how to use his legs.
Absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
On third down, Griffin.
Oh man, that's a good game. You won just with that dot. I can't do nothing else about it. Oh my gosh, what the fuck are you guarding, bro?
Third down conversion.
You just out there, bro. You let George
On the
kill
other
us.
side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they got things rolling on this drive.
What's wrong with Kittle?
I'm finna start getting ready. I'm gonna fuck with you niggas.
You gotta work.
Yep. 2 to 10.
Shit.
Oh, damn.
You know what I'm saying? Gotta get the bread.
That 2 to 10, so dead.
Nigga, dead as fuck.
You have to help your offensive line
But I'm gonna fuck with y'all.
Alright, my boy.
If you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job.
10,
When you
boy.
hold it and give up a
You a
sack,
brave one.
you're really almost discrediting their work.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end.
Knew he
2
was
to 10
going
wouldn't be
to
bad. You gotta make more than $11.
Huh?
It's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Loaded baked potato.
To throw on third down.
Loaded baked
Griffin.
potato.
That is
Oh, I'm done with this. Oh, this nigga pissing me off, man.
9 to 5 at the 4 before he's out of
You
bounds.
literally suck. I'll give you the dub. I'm going to the next one. You can have it out. That nigga suck. You watch YouTube videos all day.
What you talking about, nigga?
Let go, let go, let go. Go right to the next one.
She not with Jim tonight. She in the gym tonight.
Knee?
Nigga, what? Just
What your
lifting
mom
that bitch
say?
up. About what?
Everything.
And
Vinatieri set to kick off.
I told her I wasn't going to work rocking this, like especially if I'm gonna be walking how I am. She said it's probably not gonna take that long to heal. I told her the old girl said I gotta wear it for 6 weeks. She said she could tell you it's gonna heal in 6 weeks. You can probably heal faster than that. But if my stuff's feeling like weak or weird, I'm rocking this up, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't taking no chances. But it's I'm not gonna be walking up and down ladders for 6 weeks wearing this, bro.
Nah, you better use that stick.
He said use that stick. You better make me a Packer.
Oh yeah, tell him to go pack and receive or something.
You know what I'm saying? Let a nigga pack for just a few weeks. I'll be straight.
Tell him to look like that.
At least till I can bend my legs and straighten it, you know? Cause grabbing them shoulders from the top on the ladder, y'all got the wrong nigga, bro. I wasn't even doing that before. I'm definitely not doing that shit.
A very solid gain of 27.
But the Clippers are not going to win.
Clippers in 7.
Even if they do win, they not going to win next year, bro. Them niggas, bro, that shit a fluke.
He said that shit's a fluke, bro. A lot of these teams is flukes. Just like the Clippers, if they win this round, who they playing next round? A team that's gonna beat them, I guarantee that.
Y'all sleep on the Clips.
Hell no, they sleep on themselves. They don't even know what they can
I feel like
do.
Luka overrated. So if he
Oh, that
blow
nigga's
this
nice,
up,
bro.
if he blow this up, niggas will see that.
I can't say he overrated because they literally have 4 or 5 different people guarding him in every game, bro. Like I ain't seen that since Kobe, Jordan, LeBron type shit, you know?
It only takes one nigga to guard him.
It doesn't. You would think it takes one. They throw Kawhi on him, he ain't doing nothing. PG ain't doing nothing. I don't know why they put Pat Bev on him.
Hit the lockdown.
And how much of a lockdown is he if he gets 40 dropped on him?
Kawhi the same.
PG the same, Zubac the same.
Yes, Lord. Zubac.
Zubac, man. He was going dumb on Zubac. He sauced him up twice in a row. He said, "Why y'all still got him guarding me?" In this little foreign language over there, or accent. And he said, "Why y'all still got him guarding me?"
You talking hot shit like that?
That's shit's funny.
These guys. Zubac. Guarding Luka fucking Doncic.
Right. And then when you got Zubac guarding Luka, and you got Porzingis in, He just feeding Porzingis the whole time.
From the gun, it's Carr.
But you know, Porzingis be selling, so.
Complete to the tight end.
Yeah.
And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
I'm just saying, bro. If you take Luka and you throw him, honestly, bro, you know it'd be nasty. Throw Luka on the Bucks with Giannis. That'd be disgusting.
Bring Giannis to the D, man.
Or yeah, bring him over here.
Giannis, Porzingis, and Luka.
That's a big three. That is a huge three. Shortest person is Luka, and he's 6'8", 6'9".
Exactly, that'd be beautiful.
LeBron wasn't even the shortest in his big three. On any team, I think. He was always the middle.
They're trying for Rager, but it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
But Giannis not leaving Milwaukee. He too loyal.
He a fucking weirdo.
He's a light skin.
I swear.
Those light skins
Nigga, get your
always
bread.
loyal.
Nigga, go get a real ring. You're not winning in the East, nigga. Keep it a bug man 50 with them rings.
Hey, isn't the East like the weakest conference?
It used
Not no
to
more.
be, but not
It
no
used to be,
more.
yeah.
The
The East is juiced up.
yes, bro. It was only like that when LeBron was there. It is not like that no more. That shit is calm. Nigga, Philly,
Stupid calm.
Nets, that alone.
Yeah, straight comp.
And then you got Giannis.
Giannis.
Oh.
The East is dumb stuff.
Trying to get Julio to get nasty out there. Julio be playing like a bitch sometimes. Bruh, I throw it up to Julio. He go dick a nigga down bad. And then the next play, he go drop that whole pick. Like, come on, who?
Can't be doing that on your new team. Wherever that at.
Fumble! I love when I throw a pick and they get a fumble.
Ooh, yeah.
Nigga, don't call a timeout. That's game, nigga.
It's a double negative.
I love it. I love it. He got whacked, though. Shit. By a nigga that do that shit. Cordell Patterson. You know who that is?
Cordell Patterson.
He a kick return specialist, but he nice as fuck on the field, too. He one of them niggas that was like fast as fuck. Oh, I threw a pick. Are you serious? By Cam Chancellor. What's it called? He one of them fast ass niggas coming out of
Bama?
Nah, I want to say Florida.
Ooh, Florida boy.
Long ass dreads.
Yeah.
I
Probably got
think he
gold
played for the
teeth.
Bears and the Falcons. He was cold though.
He a jit. He a Zoe.
I don't know if he fuck with the Zoes like that.
I don't know if he fought with the Zoes.
Shit. He made some tough ass catches, but I fuck with him heavy.
Walker with a grab, left side.
Ooh, I'm finna go be it's raining?
Yep.
I ain't even realize
I'm
that.
over here ordering food.
Oh, look at Daddy walking her dog.
It started raining like early morning. I went to the donut shop early like 7. It was raining.
Bro, I ain't hear no rain or nothing all
Light
all morning.
showers.
Yeah, and I've been up since when you sent that snap.
I know
It
you
said
was up
28
saying
minutes.
Instagram.
Yeah, it was like 20 minutes after you sent that. I woke up. I like them up be getting ready for work.
Yeah, nah, I just doped up, arguing with my bitch.
That'll have you up. I'm finna go get loaded. I'll be back.
Do your thing, dope boy.
Lord, Lord.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Carr into heavy traffic and it's intercepted.
Get off.
Picked off at the 21.
All right, we down. We gonna keep the ball on the ground.
The 21-yard line.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution
That first
has been
game was the
very
warm-up
poor.
game. Get all
Last
the
three
L's, all
drives, 2
the
interceptions
turnovers,
and a
all the
fumble.
trash plays out the way.
Winning football, we're not seeing it right now.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
D-Rock Kyle, one step ahead, out, man. Weirdo.
No, fighting off the
Oh,
defender.
get the block up! You're running with me, block!
Down at the 26. It's a loss
MT,
of
stop
10
breaking
yards
tackles and
on the
running
play.
backwards, my
And
guy.
they'll make this a 2nd and long. Now this time he'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
And he'll be brought down,
fuck
losing
you.
yardage back at the 40. It's a 6-yard loss on the play, and it'll be a 2nd and long. To throw is far. The left side completion to Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain there of 21 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a give right side. Turner.
Get off.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's
Come on,
inside
MT.
the 30.
MT.
Gain again. That's now 31 yards combined.
I
on
love
those
this
last
nigga
two
Michael
plays.
Turner. He run hard for you. Ugh.
On 2nd down, it's Turner.
Break it.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and inches is
Julio, it's up to you,
an
my guy.
invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 14 yards there and a Falcon 1st down.
Let's go, Lazard. Time to
Time
show them niggas like you count.
ball game.
Oh, you my
A
count.
reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
Oh,
And for the
bro,
3rd time
that's a
here in this
horrible
half, it's
ball.
intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the
Horrible
situation.
ball.
But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
They'll take over first
All right,
and
next
10
possession, we keeping it
at
on,
their
bro.
own 42-yard
Man,
line.
horrible ball. You gotta throw that up. I might have thrown it too early.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is because the great ones,
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
so that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Going for the deep ball. That's
Oh!
inside the 20.
Let's go.
Have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He gets
Cow, you
29
dirty dog,
yards
you
that
dirty
time.
dog, you.
On 1st down, it's Bush. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Play action, it's Favre. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. This is caught. And so close. He gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating? The guys who just gave up that play.
Favre.
Oh, Julio! Trying to get past me, bro. Come on. Come on, Julio.
Collision to jar that one free.
Adam Vinatieri on for the field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
Vinatieri's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coach is always talking about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or in this case, a field goal.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Cripple nigga! Bow-legged joke.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're
Injuries suck, man.
With just a little time, do you try something?
You're thinking about jump starting
Nigga,
your
clear
team,
they ran to me though, right? But
They're
okay.
down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
On second down now, it's Walker. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third.
To throw, it's Carr. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down with Carr. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield, and brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Play action. Now it's Carr. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards on the play.
That's good for another. 1st and 10 at the 20.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Taylor. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. The kick by Bass is good. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. A short kick taken at the 18. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. Now Jones. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Their own 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey. 51's the mic, boys. 51. We don't want this.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The first play of the second half, a big success, over 30 yards.
All right, I've got to be careful here, all right? He's on the plus side of 30. There may be a little gray in the beard, but that's not slowing down his feet as far as he's concerned.
What are you saying? I'm on the plus side of 30.
Well, if you're on the plus side of 30, you don't know what I'm on the plus side of. All I know is that.
Touchdown, Falcons! A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
58, the mic.
Looking to throw again on second down. Carr. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 33.
I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping.
Vinatieri set to kick off.
Now the elder statesman of the NFL, Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. And we are underway from Atlanta. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Their own 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. First carry for the 5-time Pro Bowler, LaDainian Tomlinson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Brought down.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
The 16-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Tomlinson. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only the controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way down.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. Check, hurt. Come on, QB, come on.
To try again after the sack. Hill. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. 6-time Pro Bowler Calvin Johnson, the intended target. And it's 3rd down.
Sets up a 3rd down and 18.
58, boy. Check, Bobcat. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm going to go.
From the gun, here's Hill. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Jadeveon Clowney gets in.
Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
Now the elder statesman of the NFL, Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
Let's go. Hey, 60 Eagle. Hey, check Mike 33. He's scared. Panther 60. Hey, turn it up.
first carry for Bush. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
12 at the 23-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check 60 Maverick.
From the gun, it's Favre. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got a man, complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a gain of 34.
43-yard line.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it.
They'll run on first down. Bush. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
On second down, Favre. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
9-yard line.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Watch the run. Cowboy 80.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up on a great one, Darrelle Revis. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
So after the INT, it's Brady.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game.
58, right over there. Yeah.
In his own end zone, it's Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score our home team 7, visitors nothing. Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
51's the mic. 51's the mic. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Now Brady to try again after the pick six. Slant route caught by Edelman. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
10 at the 33-yard line.
Regular.
Brady now on first down. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Why did he hit?
On 1st down, Brady. He's going to look downfield for Henry. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, 58 is a mic. Go regular.
To throw again, Brady. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he's taken down inside the 30. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Squeeze, double.
Brady now on 1st down. He gets it to James White. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So 1st and goal and a chance to make amends for the earlier pick 6.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that...
And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And this is picked up by the defense. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect
him.
No
one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Okay, cool. You can sell that seat.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Let him know.
And they go play action with Favre. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, our home team 7. Visitors, nothing.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Buffalo 18.
Off the play fake, here's Favre. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Javon Curse drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. Back deep is Gunnar Olszewski. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
1st down and 10.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Now a pass here, caught by Hunter Henry. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And the pass to Henry is intercepted.
What's up?
He's picked off at his own 47. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Vinatieri now for the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score our home team 14. Visitors nothing. Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On 2nd down, Williams. And he stopped immediately there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Under pressure, and down he goes. Javon Curse in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
2nd down.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by 2-time All-Pro Rodney Harrison. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you're looking to plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. From the gun, it's Brady. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
You can fold it, you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch you work, watch him hate, watch him lurk. Can't relate.
You. Hey, check.
On 1st down, it's Turner. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. You can't block me. You can't block me.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Here's Tressway now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay in.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 45. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Vinatieri set to kick off.
A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. Taking it about the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Return. They'll take over. First down.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. To throw, it's Brady. And nearly intercepted. That would have been a hat trick, his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Williams. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety and being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down.
Hello.
Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack.
And it's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down now with Brady. This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Shotgun now for Brady. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Montez Sweat picks up his second sack of the afternoon. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Brady. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 28. Will take over at the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So that'll back him up 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. First and 15.
4 down. 18,
Throwing is far. Pressure comes and down he goes. Javon Curse able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Play action. It's Favre. They'll roll him out right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the shotgun, it's Favre. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. Here's Tressway now as he'll come on to kick this one away.
Where you from, homie? Where you from? Yeah, square ass nigga, talk that shit now, nigga. What you mean, nigga?
And taken right on the 30. Nice punch, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Play action, now it's Brady. Blitz coming, and down he goes. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Third and 15.
Brady. He's going to float this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ain't got no check for me, don't check for me respectfully. I can't let my kid down, I'm building up my legacy. I ain't pick nobody, I'm just trying to be a better me. Introduction about to show you something that you ain't never seen. Go 5 ring, 5 chain, check. 2 watches, that's 12. Drop, come through and slam on you. I'm in the L.I.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call the plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Atlanta as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. And this offense on third down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time they face a 3rd and 2. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll pitch it to Bush. And he's got room. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Second and 14.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. No, off.
On play action, they'll throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
It's now 3rd down and 14.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Right here, guys. Mike 51, Mike 51.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
4 down. Check.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And no, it's incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands.
The play is a turnover on downs.
58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Hey, Alabama.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. On the left side, a catch by White. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And it's complete. Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Brady's throw there complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
I got you. And 58 is a mic.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady, he's going to let it fly. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Sean Taylor there defensively.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Again, it's Brady. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Here we go with Williams. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down.
58, boys, 58. 58 is Mike. Bound to lose one. And 58 is a Mike. Going 58.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. And that is incomplete. Good coverage that time by Derwin James. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You talking about the little guy back
Tiny.
there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
Fighting through, and he's got space. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. Enough to put this one in the win column. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
Get that ball. Mike,
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Out of the Wildcat.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Yeah. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike. Go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 10 yards out. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.